Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Wednesday morning to you from our living room. Hey, we got some dog toys in the background, and we have hey Cole, Cole, and we got a dog. Hey Cole, say hi. Hello. That wasn't really him. Anyways, we have dog toys in the living room, and actually we got dog toys all over the place. It looks a little bit cluttered, but Cole likes his toys. He likes playing with them, and we like giving them to him, and he has a whole lot of fun with those things. Hey Cole, yeah, you do. But when his brother comes to visit. So when his brother shows up, when Alana shows up, our daughter and her dog, which actually is his brother, um, his brother's not exactly like him. Same dad, same poodle dad, but he's has a Labrador mother. So he has half lab, which means he chews. I mean, when he chews like he means it. And so all these toys would be destroyed within an hour. He would just chew right through them, which is all right. That's what he does. But you kind of want to save them. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing about what we're going to read about today in our daily Bible reading is what do you value, right? Don't put your value into things that can be easily destroyed, like dog toys if you have a lab around, because you're going to be disappointed. You're going to be heartbroken if it's something that you really, really love because it's going to be gone really quick. Let's just read this passage of scripture. So it's Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 to 21. And here's what it says. Don't store up treasure here on earth, where moths eat them and rust destroys them, and where thieves break in and steal. So in other words, don't put everything you are, don't put everything that you are into things on this earth because those things won't last. They're simply temporal. I remember Mara and I, um, our very first house that we bought, it was a single wide trailer on its own lot. So the city of Airdrie had a subdivision that was all trailers, right, or ready to move homes, whatever you want to call them. They were all, yeah, so that's what the whole subdivision was. And we got into one really, really cheap, but it needed a lot of work. And so we did a lot of work to it. Within 2 years, we kind of rebuilt the whole entire thing. And I remember sitting there looking at it saying, I said to Marna, this house is only going to lose value now the longer we live in it because right now it's perfect. So we sold it before it lost any value and got into another house and did the same thing again. I guess we were kind of house flippers before that was cool. Although we weren't really house flippers because we weren't doing it to make money and we didn't really make money. Uh, but we didn't want to lose money. And that's the thing. Everything that we have on this earth, it starts to deteriorate as soon as you buy it, as soon as you get it. And Jesus is saying, don't put your heart into those things. Go to verse 20. Instead, store your treasures in heaven where moths and rust cannot destroy and thieves do not break in and steal. Wherever your treasure is, there your desires of your heart will also be. I remember a pastor saying once, I can tell you what you desire. Oh, really? How can you know that? Simple. Let me see your day timer and let me see your wallet. The things that you make time for, that's what you desire, right? The things that you'll spend money on, that's what you desire. Now, obviously, you've got, a mortgage and rent and that kind of stuff, but the excess, whatever you spend that on, that's what you desire. Well, make sure what you desire is eternal. Make sure it's going to last. Make sure it's going to last for eternity. Like the things that are temporal will simply break your heart because they're going to fade away. Just another quick story. I remember we used to have hot rods. We used to build cars and have nice cars and that kind of stuff. And I remember the one truck we had. We painted that thing just way too many times. But I remember last time we painted it, and it looked really good. And it wasn't that long afterwards you could start to see the paint already start to deteriorate. Just little tiny bits here and there. But you knew it was as good as it was ever going to be, and it was only going to get worn the more you used it. And that's okay. That's life. But don't put your heart into it because it'll end up breaking your heart later on. So invest into heaven, invest into the things of God, because those things will never go away. And your heart, will actually be full, because you'll see how that stuff grows and lasts for eternity. So there's a reading for today. Have a great Wednesday, and if you're in Whitewood, make sure you get your blue bin out today. There we go. Have an awesome day.